I hope this video can be helpful for you on learning about Etsy. How to list your Etsy products for sale. If you're interested in selling your own handmade items, you've probably noticed that the market for organic and natural products is growing every day. Organic cosmetics are hard to find, but many consumers are turning to homemade versions of popular brands. Candles made from soy wax are a popular choice as they're non-toxic, last longer, and cost the same as traditional candles. Themed products are also a popular way to cash in on a trend. Product categories. When creating a listing on Etsy, you should decide on a category for your items. Then, you can categorize those categories as well as your items. Etsy buyers can sort their search results based on categories, so you should be specific and include the category corresponding to the type of item you are selling. Etsy product categories are like tags, but they apply across the marketplace. The arts and crafts category is also very popular and has many sub-niches. One of the most popular Etsy product categories is jewelry. The personalized charm necklace has over 100 reviews and has been added to favorite items lists more than 2080 times. The personalized charm necklace category also has a large selection of accessories to choose from. It's important to consider quality and design when choosing a category for your store on Etsy. Price range. Before you list your Etsy products for sale, you must first know the price range you want for your items. Many new sellers have no idea how much to price their items. It's tempting to check out what your competitors are selling for inspiration. Nevertheless, you may not be willing to price your items appropriately just yet. Besides, the total cost of your products depends on the materials used for making them. Shipping costs. When it comes to shipping costs, you want to be sure to include them in your Etsy product cost calculations. These calculations could cost you a lot of sales. When calculating shipping costs, make sure to check rates for each state as well as for international sales. Then, package your product as you would send it to a customer. Finally, weigh the product when it's packed. When calculating shipping costs for Etsy products to sell, keep in mind that if you ship your products internationally, you might end up charging your customers for shipping. However, if you are selling products from abroad, you'll likely need to increase your prices to cover the cost. While offering free shipping is convenient, you may end up losing visibility in searches. If you're selling bulky or expensive products, you should also add a shipping cost to your products to avoid compromising your search results visibility. If you're selling handmade or vintage items, a free shipping policy might be a good idea. This way, your buyers won't be surprised with shipping costs and will be more willing to pay more for a unique item. Plus, free shipping encourages buyers to support independent artists. Unfortunately, this doesn't mean that your free shipping policies are worthless. In fact, you might be forced to raise your prices to make up for lost sales. If you're offering free shipping, you can modify or suspend your offer. In addition to free shipping, this can help your search ranking on Etsy. It is worth considering this option since free shipping has been a good thing for many Etsy sellers. While free shipping is still a great option, it's important to remember that many shoppers don't want to pay extra for it. So, don't forget to include shipping costs in your listings. Social media marketing. If you're looking for ways to market on social media, you'll want to check out Etsy social media marketing. Social media is an excellent way to create a brand and to maintain vitality as an online vendor. Here are some tips for boosting your Etsy social media presence. Content is king. Create interesting and relevant content and share it on your social pages regularly. Engage your fans by asking questions or requesting feedback. This will increase engagement and bring more followers to your Etsy store. By using social media to your advantage, you can create a personalized experience for your customers and make them feel more engaged with your brand. It's a quick and easy way to gain more exposure. And because it's free, social media marketing is a cost-effective way to increase brand awareness. Make use of different social networks to boost your Etsy presence. Keeping up with different accounts can be time-consuming. Try to allocate some time for each social platform and focus on that one for marketing. This way, you'll be able to maximize your efforts for each channel. In the end, it will be worth your time and effort. You'll be amazed at the results. You'll be amazed at how much your social media presence has grown. Use Instagram to promote your Etsy shop. It's simple and free to set up, and there are many people who can be reached instantly. You can use the photo sharing platform to showcase your style, share stories, build a mailing list, or even sell directly to buyers. Instagram is so popular that Kat has even made an awesome course for beginners. It's also important to note that many of the accounts on the social media network are created by amateurs, so be sure to use it to your advantage. Etsy fees. How much should you charge for selling products on Etsy? There are several factors to consider. Depending on your profits and the volume of sales you make, you should be prepared to pay a 5% transaction fee on each sale and 20 cents for listing fees. However, you should also keep in mind that these fees can be rolled into the total sale price. So, if you plan to sell a lot of items on Etsy, it might be better to use Shopify. Despite the fees associated with selling products on Etsy, you should price your items appropriately. Be sure to price them at a reasonable price, reflecting the quality of your product. People will come to your shop to buy unique items at reasonable prices. Be sure to account for Etsy seller fees as well. By following these tips, you will be able to successfully sell on Etsy and make a profit. You should also consider advertising on Etsy. The platform offers different advertising options, so you can decide how much you want to spend on advertisement. However, remember that Etsy does charge you for shipping, and you can choose to pay a flat rate of $5 or more for each ad you place. While this may seem like a lot, it is definitely worth it for the marketing exposure it brings you. The fees that Etsy charges you are liable for a small fraction of the total you can make from the sale. For example, you can use PayPal to sell your goods on Etsy, but if you plan on selling at craft fairs, it's best to list prices in the same currency as the payment account you'll use. If you're selling internationally, you can also use the Square Reader in syncing your Etsy shop with your Square account. Etsy is the leading marketplace for handmade, vintage, and handmade products, including a vast assortment of items from talented artists. Etsy offers a wide range of categories, which are divided into subcategories. Anyone can create an Etsy business by creating a listing and uploading their products to it. There's no need to register or pay a fee upfront. If you're new to Etsy, you might want to take some time to browse through the different types of listings that are already out there. After you've selected one that interests you, you can start selling right away. The platform has a great search function that makes finding your product easy. It can be easy to wonder if selling things on Etsy is the right choice, especially if you're new to it. At first glance, selling your products on Etsy might seem like a lot of work, but it's actually pretty simple, and because of this, many sellers choose to use it as their primary venue for sales. In fact, Etsy actually has a few different tools that make creating and selling products as easy as possible. They've also got a great sellers page where you can learn more about your options for creating and listing products and making sure you're in compliance with their policies. Items sold on Etsy often look like they've been crafted or painted by hand, and the site is full of shops selling artisanal creations. But how do you go from having to sell your work at the local farmer's market to being able to scale it up and sell online? And how do you get people to want to buy it in the first place? First off, you need a good product. This might seem obvious, but too many handmade goods are constructed with little attention to function or quality. The best handmade products are attractive enough for consumers to want them, but still practical enough that people actually use them. Once you have a good product ready for sale, create a profile and shop on Etsy.com. Make sure that your photos show the product from all angles, and include multiple photos of different items for sale if you have more than one size color option available. And make sure your shop policies are clearly stated so customers know what they're buying and can feel confident about their purchase. If a customer buys from you once, they'll likely come back again, so it's important to make your shop easy for them to navigate and find what they're looking for quickly. If you're one of the millions of people who has a passion and talent for art, crafts, or writing, and you want to be able to turn your creations into a viable income stream, Etsy is the place to go. Over the past few years, Etsy has become a go-to site for anyone looking for unique, handmade gifts, and the site's well-organized interface makes it easy to peruse through all the thousands of items available for sale.